Just in case you don't know me and you're watching the replay, my name is Christyl Benford. I am a brand designer. I am a award-winning singer and songwriter. I'm the owner of Zelee Creative, which is a brand studio. I have branded churches, all types of entrepreneurs, small businesses, product creators, event designers and planners, authors. I mean, my client list is a wide array of entrepreneurs, but that's what I specialize in, is helping entrepreneurs and churches build profitable brands and to build brands that actually communicate and connect with their audience. So that is what I do for a living. So I want to get started because today is day 3. I've been doing a 4-part series. Tomorrow will be the last day, but today is to part 3, and we are going to be talking about your brand story. So what is your brand saying? And let me fix this. What is your brand saying about your business or about you? What is it saying? Have you cultivated or have you created a brand story that people can connect with and be a part of, that they are attracted to? And I mean attracted to on the level where there's some type of commonality, or they understand the message that you're putting out. We're talking about our brand stories, and we need to really be strategic in when we're creating a brand story, especially us that are entrepreneurs. Okay, so I want to just give a little bit, and to give you kind of a brief, I have a free e-course for entrepreneurs. It's called the Brand Reboot. You can get that in my link tree in any bio, whether you're on LinkedIn, whether you are on Instagram or Facebook. You can get that in the link tree. Even if you're on Twitter, you can get that on the link tree. It is the first button. The Brand Reboot will only be free. The entire course will only be free for a very limited time. So sign up and get it and enroll in it while you can, while it's free. And all you need to put in is your email and your email and your first name. That's it. And then you get access to the program. And of course, you have to sign. You just have to put in your information for the course. But that's all you need to do. But every day I've been covering little tips and little snippets from that course. Okay, and so there's four chapters in that course, 4 videos that walk you through certain things and how to maximize and build your brand. And so today we're talking about the brand story, okay? The brand story. So let's dive in. What does your brand story say? What is it saying about you? Is it clear? Is it sending off a clarified message to your target audience? Is it making sense to people? Does it represent you and your business well? If people read your brand story, are they able to connect? Are they able to understand what it is that you're offering, and if it can help serve them? If it can help solve a problem. You also, now some of us as entrepreneurs, we never, not we, but I'll put all of us, because I think all of us as entrepreneurs, if you don't know, you don't know. So, a lot of entrepreneurs start off without cultivating their brand story, which is a very that can be extremely detrimental, because what your brand story does is it connects you to your audience. Okay, it connects you to your audience. It helps them to connect with you on a personal level, know what your business or what you are about. So in short, having a brand story is a way for people to connect on a personal and intimate level without seeing you as a business. What we have to understand and I mean seeing you, not without a business, but seeing you, they see you as a business, but it's just not sell. They understand that there is a common ground between you and them. You understand their pain and you have a solution. Okay, so that's what your brand story is supposed to put out. So we have to understand that People, and this is people in general, people connect with people quicker than they connect with companies. Okay, so we don't want to always use be pushing our company into people's faces, because they want to get to know you. And how they get to know you, they get to know you through your brand story. So let's think about, I wanted to give this example. Let's think about reality TV. People love reality TV. Why? Because you're seeing all parts of them. You're seeing their ups and their downs. You're seeing their successes and their failures. You are seeing every aspect, every part of this person, and it connects you with them. You understand what they're talking about, what they're going through. And even if you necessarily can't relate per se, meaning that you've had that same experience in the past, at least you can get to know them, like, oh wow, I didn't think about that, and you get to see them as a person, and then you begin to connect with them, and you begin to like them. That's what reality TV is. Reality TV shows you everyone's personal brand, and then and that's across the board. But most of these people eventually have businesses too, because of that. But they've built a connection. They've just put it all out there. Now, do I recommend putting it all out there as a business? No. I do not recommend putting everything out there. But what I'm trying to relate to you is that people fall in love with reality TV because there is a humanism, that there is some humanity there. There is just not all sell. Look at me, I'm an expert. I'm this. I can teach you this. I can help you with this. Pay me. That brand kind of softens that and helps them to understand who you are, what you stand for, what is your vision, what is your goal, what is your dream, and it makes them feel connected. People buy from brands that they're connected to. Now, we can't put ourselves in the same position as like the big companies, Coca-Cola, Wendy's, McDonald's. We can't put ourselves there because they're already a huge conglomerate. People know them just by name. They know what they offer. They know what they're going to get from them. They know them just by seeing a logo or the colors or the little swoosh. Like in Coca-Cola, they have the little swoosh. Nike has a little swoosh as well, which is a little different. But we can't put ourselves in that position. People connect with those brands because what have they done? Over the years, they've already built a connection with their audience. And they did that through their brand story by connecting. If you look at the story about McDonald's, they were two brothers and they saw a problem that everybody doesn't have time to go home, fix this long 2-hour meal, and then sit down for 30 minutes and finish it. No, people were becoming busy. They had families. Their children had extracurricular activities after school, and they had jobs. And this was around the time when women were starting to go into the workforce more than what they had in the past. And so what did they do? They wanted to create something that was for family. So from family to family, because they were brothers. So they wanted to create something that was for families, that was going to give them a full meal, and that was going to a full meal that they can get quickly. So something that was going to satisfy them, be good, and it's something the family can eat together quickly without them having to go home, cook, buy groceries, all the stuff, prep the food. Okay, so they created a story through what they wanted to offer. McDonald's did it. All the conglomerates did it. Coca-Cola had a story. All of them created a story that connected them to the audience, and then the audience bought in. They loved the product, eventually. And some people are diehards for some of these products, and that's what they did to get to how big they are. So now they can just go off of their name alone. But when we as entrepreneurs and small business owners, we don't have that luxury. And especially in today's world where this is a technology world, things are a lot more different. You know what I mean? You have so many people that are doing the exact same thing, that you're doing. So you have to stand apart. And what is going to allow you to stand apart as an entrepreneur, as a small business owner? Remember, number one, you're the brand first. You are the brand first. You, the owner, you're the brand first. And the thing that's going to make you stand apart is by putting yourself, your essence, your story, your experiences into the brand story, which is what they are going to connect with. Let them connect with you, because 9 times out of 10, the people that are going to buy from small businesses and buy from entrepreneurs, they are usually like-minded people, and they connect with people that are like-minded with similar stories or similar problems, and or they have a problem, they understand that you understand their problem and that you have a resolution. So you need to put all of this into your story. There's different types of formulas that you can use to cultivate a story that captivates them. Okay, so craft that story around who you are, your experiences. Put your sense of humor in it. If you're a serious person, then put that in there. If you are a joker, you like to joke, then put some funny things in there to tell a little bit about you. You want them to know who you are. You want them to know what you represent. And then when they fall in love with you, people will begin to buy from you. Okay, but we don't want to shoot our businesses in their face all the time. We don't. And I'll give you this one little tip. I will give you this tip for free. Okay. If you are a small business in social media, unless you are very well known with your audience and your clientele, if you are a small business on social media, it needs to be your face. Okay, I know most people don't want to do this, but it should be your face. Like I said, people connect quicker with people than they do with businesses and brands. Okay, not unless the brand is well known, but I would say more so with businesses. Put your face. Let them know that when they're dealing with this business, they're actually dealing with a person. We know all these huge companies that run social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all these. It is almost desensitizing when you are using a platform and you're not able to connect with a person. It's like everything is algorithm based, and if you have a question, you got to go through the forums and then find your question in the forum. And if you can't find your question in the forum, then you're looking for a number, can't find a number, there's no email, you can't send an email, and and then you got to start a whole new forum just for your question because nobody else had this problem. Then you got to wait however many hours for somebody to get to you. People are not going for that anymore, and especially with small businesses. So the benefit of being a small business is that you can build a personal connection with your audience, and you do that through your brand story. Okay, let them know in your brand story that you can relate. If you sell a product, and when I say product, I mean product and services, whether it's digital or a physical product. But if you sell a product or service, then and you're selling that because of a pain point that you had at one point, then share that in your brand story. We try to be too corporate America with our brand stories that we are repelling the people that want to connect with other people. So you have a benefit. There is a benefit to you being an entrepreneur. There is a benefit to you being a small business because you are a person that people can connect with. You are a person. You are a human. You are not an algorithm. You are not a computer. You are not a bot. Okay? You are not a forum. You are a person that they can touch and feel. And that's how people want to be approached through brand stories. If you think about some of the most amazing people that are out there, think about Tyler Perry, think about Oprah. And I know these are huge people, but I'm just trying to throw them out there. Think about Tyler Perry. Think about Oprah. Think about Steve Harvey. Their stories were not corporate. Their story that attracted all these people were personal stories. It went through their struggles. It went through their successes. It went through every part of their lives. And then as they tell you your story, you can connect and say, oh, they weren't so different from me. Just because they're multimillionaires and multi-billionaires now, their struggle was no different than me. And you know what that does for your audience? It gives them hope. Because if you did it, I can do it too. So that's something that we have to look into when we are crafting and building these brand stories. So I would challenge you today. Challenge you to go back. If you haven't created a brand story yet, or if you haven't created it yet and you need some help, then guess what? Take this free course, the Brand Reboot. And in video 3 or chapter 3 of the Brand Reboot, I walk you through exactly what you need to incorporate into your brand story. Even if you do have a brand story, I would challenge you to go revisit that brand story. Look at it and see if it's really relatable, even in the way that you typed it out, even in the way that you deliver it, even if you're doing it on video or it's in your bio or your About Me page on your website. I want to challenge you to go in there and make sure it's not so robotic. It's not so sterile. It's not so, corporate America, well, I do this and my degrees are in this and I do this and everybody comes to me. Nobody wants to hear that. They want to understand that you know the pain, that you know the struggle. They want to understand that you can understand what they're going through. And if you can understand what they're going through and you came out, then guess what? Then you can help me. That's what your audience wants to understand. And we can do that through our brand story. So whether you already have a brand story, revisit it. If it's time to rewrite it, and if it's time to rewrite your brand story or time to create a brand story. And if you are a business owner, you should have a brand story. There is no excuse. I don't care if you sell mud flaps. You need a brand story. You do. Everyone successful has a brand story because somebody had to connect with them. And the only way that we're going to do that was through their story, through a personal story. So you can either contact me and I can help you. We can walk you through on a consultation if you want to do that. But I would encourage you to get the Brand Reboot. Like I said, it's my freemium, I like to call it. It is my free course. I'm only offering this course free for a limited time. After that, you will only have access to one of the videos to see for free. So this is the time to sign up now. Go to my link in my bio tree. It's the link tree in my bio tree. Right. It is the link tree in my bio, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and on LinkedIn. And it is the first button and it says the Brand Reboot and it'll have freemium in there. You can get it free for now. And then after that, it's going on sale for $47. Okay. And then you'll have to pay and you'll only get access to one of the videos for free. Okay, so I want you to get it. This will walk you through what you need to incorporate in your brand story. And we cultivate chapter 1 and chapter 2 of that video course. We take all that information that you learn in chapter 1 and chapter 2, and then we apply that to creating a brand story that is captivating, a brand story that attracts the right market, and the brand story that gets people to connect with you on a personal level that will eventually lead them to buying from you. Okay, so let's think about it. We don't want people always selling to us. That is so irritating. Have you gone to somebody's page and everything is sell, and you like, well, dog, do you have a life outside of sale? And look at no shade to the hustle at all. But we want to make sure that we are reaching people on a personal level so that they know that we understand them. We do care that they have a better life. We do care that they're successful in whatever it is that we can help them with. We want them to know that we do care. This is the time and the era that we're in where everything is so fake and everything is so either one-sided or so sterile. Like we don't want to be bothered with people, or be bothered with each other. Let people know that you care. You're a business owner. So if you're a business owner, that means you saw a problem. Okay, and you created something that is going to solve that problem. Put that in your story. Again, I would say go to my link in my bio, and it's the first, after you click the link, it'll be the first button at the top that says the Brand Reboot. Now, for those of you that have websites or that are thinking about building websites, I would suggest I have another product called the Website Reboot. Okay, the Website Reboot will show you how to have and create a website that actually sells and not just sit there. Okay, it actually sells and it actually attracts people. Okay, and then there's some other benefits in there that will help you to build a successful and profitable website. So you can get that one as well. And that's $47. But all of that is in my link tree. But I encourage you to sign up. Let me walk you through how to build cultivating a good story. Because it's no sense of going into 2020, not knowing something and then it's hurting our business and we don't understand why it's hurting our business. No, let's fix it now so that when we head into 2020, we're already ahead of the curve because we've made some changes to our business. We made some changes to our brand story that is going to profit us, do us better, and get us to connect with our community or connect with our target audiences. So I am so glad that you joined me. I will be on here tomorrow. Hey, everybody in Facebook land. I will be on here tomorrow, same time. I'll be live at 12:05 on Facebook and Instagram. And everything that you need, all the courses that I have that you want, trust me, you want it moving forward, even if it's going to give you a refresher and then you have to tweak a few things to make your brand and your website and your business more successful, then I would say take advantage of it. Let's blast 2020 out of the water. I know I'm trying to. I know there's some people out there that want to be successful. So go on and hit those love buttons and the like buttons right now. I need y'all to hit it again, please. In Facebook and Instagram, hit the like button, hit the heart button, and let it build up in the algorithms on Facebook and Instagram world. And I ask that you would share this information on your page. You can share these videos on your page, and you can also share them to your groups if you have groups, and share them, send them to other entrepreneurs that, whether it's a side hustle, whether it's their permanent gig, whether it's something that they're thinking about. This is something that people need to know, and just some people don't know. And I walk you through, I even show you free things, free tools, professional tools that you can use to help you do better and get better. And the only way you're going to do that is take the course. All right. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful, awesome, and blessed rest of your week. I will see you tomorrow live at 12:05. That is Eastern Daylight Time. My name is Christyl Benford, and I can't wait to see you again. Get that course. It is free for a limited time. The Brand Reboot. Talk to you guys later and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.